reggae music, and reggae heroes and legends live in the dead. Stick back, so take you in. Reggae music is a particular kind of music called a genre of music which originated in Jamaica in the late 60s and has been played by very prominent and famous artists. Reggae music is a kind of music which is played in two different forms and different sounds depending on the sound you really want to take. We do have roots reggae, jazz reggae, or whatever kind of reggae you call it. A lot of minstrels have played this music and are famous with it. Reggae music is a famous music and my dad really loved it. Just sat out this morning to want to dive in and show the world some famous legends that have played this kind of music, living or dead. Just stay tuned as I get in. Due to the fact that we saw reggae music come on board in the late 60s, the first ever reggae music that was recorded and known to the world was Do the Reggae, which was done by Toots and the Maytals, originally called Maytals, under the Iceland record founded by Chris Blackwell. And their kind of reggae music is called rocksteady, or you can call it rock reggae. They've been active since the year 1962, even till date 2019. Members of this group comprises of Frederick Toots, Herbert, Paul Douglas, Carl Harvey, Jackie Daniels, Lambert Thomas, Mary Gattis, Stephen Stewart, Charles, and Brian. Due to copyright issue, I can't bring to you most of the video clips. But did you know this group made some early successes in those days? They shut down stages. They represented well. Even to the greatest surprise, they even hold a World Guinness record. The World Guinness record of the band that recorded and pressed and distributed new albums to all shops in the space of 24 hours. Yeah, in the space of 24 hours. Even in the year 2000, in the early 2000s, they even shut down stages. They released an album called True Love and recorded the version. In Jamaica in the late 60s and has been played by very prominent and famous artists. Reggae music is a kind of music which is played in two different forms and different sounds depending on the sound you really want to take. We do have roots reggae, jazz reggae, or whatever kind of reggae you call it. A lot of minstrels have played this music and are famous with it. Reggae music is a famous music and my dad really loved it. Just sat out this morning to want to dive in and show the world some famous legends that have played this kind of music, living or dead. Just stay tuned as I get in. Due to the fact that we saw reggae music come on board in the late 60s, the first ever reggae music that was recorded and known to the world was Do the Reggae, which was done by Toots and the Maytals, originally called Maytals, under the Iceland record founded by Chris Blackwell. And the kind of reggae music is called rocksteady, or you can call it rock reggae. They've been active since the year 1962, even till date 2019. Members of this group comprises of Toots, Herbert, Paul Douglas, Paul Harvey, Jackie Daniels, Lambert Thomas, Mary Maytals, Stephen Stewart, Charles, and Brian. Due to copyright issue, I can't bring to you most of the video clips. But do you know this group made some early successes in those days? They shut down stages. They represented well. Even to the greatest surprise, they even hold a World Guinness record. The World Guinness record of the band that recorded and pressed and distributed new albums to all shops in the space of 24 hours. Yeah, in the space of 24 hours. Even in the year 2000, in the early 2000s, they even shut down stages. They released an album called True Love and recorded the version. In Jamaica in the late 60s, and has been played by very prominent and famous artists. Reggae music is a kind of music which is played in two different forms and different sounds, depending on the sound you really want to take. We do have roots reggae, jazz reggae, or whatever kind of reggae you call it. A lot of minstrels have played this music and are famous with it. Reggae music is a famous music and my dad really loved it. Just sat out this morning to want to dive in and show the world some famous legends that have played this kind of music, living or dead. Just stay tuned as I get it. Due to the fact that we saw reggae music come on board in the late 60s, the first ever reggae music that was recorded and known to the world was Do the Reggae, which was done by Toots and the Maytals, originally called Maytals, under the Iceland record founded by Chris Blackwell. And the kind of reggae music is called rocksteady, or you can call it rock reggae. They've been active since the year 1962, even till date 2019. Members of this group comprises of Toots, Herbert, Paul Douglas, Paul Harvey, Jackie Daniels, Lambert Thomas, Mary Maytals, Stephen Stewart, Charles, and Brian. Due to copyright issue, I can't bring to you most of the video clips. But do you know this group made some early successes in those days? They shut down stages. They represented well. Even to the greatest surprise, they even hold a World Guinness record. The World Guinness record of the band that recorded and pressed and distributed new albums to all shops in the space of 24 hours. Yeah, in the space of 24 hours. Even in the year 2000, in the early 2000s, they even shut down stages. They released an album called True Love and recorded the version. In Jamaica in the late 60s, and has been played by very prominent and famous artists. Reggae music is a kind of music which is played in two different forms and different sounds, depending on the sound you really want to take. We do have roots reggae, jazz reggae, or whatever kind of reggae you call it. A lot of minstrels have played this music and are famous with it. Reggae music is a famous music and my dad really loved it. Just sat out this morning to want to dive in and show the world some famous legends that have played this kind of music, living or dead. Just stay tuned as I get it. Due to the fact that we saw reggae music come on board in the late 60s, the first ever reggae music that was recorded and known to the world was Do the Reggae, which was done by Toots and the Maytals, originally called Maytals, under the Iceland record founded by Chris Blackwell. And their kind of reggae music is called rocksteady, or you can call it rock reggae. They've been active since the year 1962, even till date 2019. Members of this group comprises of Frederick Toots, Herbert, Paul Douglas, Carl Harvey, Jackie Daniels, Lambert Thomas, Mary Maytals, Stephen Stewart, Charles, and Brian. Due to copyright issue, I can't bring to you most of the video clips. But do you know this group made some early successes in those days? They shut down stages. They represented well. Even to the greatest surprise, they even hold a World Guinness record. The World Guinness record of the band that recorded and pressed and distributed new albums to all shops in the space of 24 hours. Yeah, in the space of 24 hours. Even in the year 2000, in the early 2000s, they even shut down stages. They released an album called True Love and recorded the version. In Jamaica in the late 60s, and has been played by very prominent and famous artists. Reggae music is a kind of music which is played in two different forms and different sounds, depending on the sound you really want to take. We do have roots reggae, jazz reggae, or whatever kind of reggae you call it. A lot of minstrels have played this music and are famous with it. Reggae music is a famous music and my dad really loved it. Just sat out this morning to want to dive in and show the world some famous legends that have played this kind of music, living or dead. Just stay tuned as I get it. Due to the fact that we saw reggae music come on board in the late 60s, the first ever reggae music that was recorded and known to the world was Do the Reggae, which was done by Toots and the Maytals, originally called Maytals, under the Iceland record founded by Chris Blackwell. And their kind of reggae music is called rocksteady, or you can call it rock reggae. They've been active since the year 1962, even till date 2019. Members of this group comprises of Frederick Toots, Herbert, Paul Douglas, Carl Harvey, Jackie Daniels, Lambert Thomas, Mary Maytals, Stephen Stewart, Charles, and Brian. Due to copyright issue, I can't bring to you most of the video clips. But do you know this group made some early successes in those days? They shut down stages. They represented well. Even to the greatest surprise, they even hold a World Guinness record. The World Guinness record of the band that recorded and pressed and distributed new albums to all shops in the space of 24 hours. Yeah, the space of 24 hours. Even in the year 2000, in the early 2000s, they even shut down stages. They released an album called True Love and recorded the version. In Jamaica in the late 60s, and has been played by very prominent and famous artists. Reggae music is a kind of music which is played in two different forms and different sounds, depending on the sound you really want to take. We do have root reggae, jazz reggae, or whatever kind of reggae you call it. A lot of minstrels have played this music and are famous with it. Reggae music is a famous music, and my dad really loved it. Just sat out this morning to want to dive in and show the world some famous legends that have played this kind of music, living or dead. Just stay tuned as I get it. Due to the fact that we saw reggae music come on board in the late 60s, the first ever reggae music that was recorded and known to the world was Do the Reggae, which was done by Toots and the Maytals, originally called Maytals, under the Iceland record founded by Chris Blackwell. The kind of reggae music is called rocksteady, or you can call it rock reggae. They've been active since the year 1962, even till date 2019. Members of this group comprises of Frederick Toots, Herbert, Paul Douglas, Carl Harvey, Jackie Daniels, Lambert Thomas, Mary Gitters, Stephen Stewart, Charles, and Brian. Due to copyright issue, I can't bring to you most of the video clips. But do you know this group made some early successes in those days? They shut down stages. They were presented well. Even to the greatest surprise, they even hold a World Guinness record. The World Guinness record of the band that recorded and pressed and distributed new albums to all shops in the space of 24 hours. Yeah, in the space of 24 hours. Even in the year 2000, in the early 2000s, they even shut down stages. They released an album called True Love, and we recorded the version. In Jamaica in the late 60s, and has been played by very prominent and famous artists. Reggae music is a kind of music which is played in two different forms and different sounds, depending on the sound you really want to take. We do have root reggae, jazz reggae, or whatever kind of reggae you call it. A lot of minstrels have played this music and are famous with it. Reggae music is a famous music, and my dad really loved it. Just sat out this morning to want to dive in and show the world some famous legends that have played this kind of music, living or dead. Just stay tuned as I get it. Due to the fact that we saw reggae music come on board in the late 60s, the first ever reggae music that was recorded and known to the world was Do the Reggae, which was done by Toots and the Maytals, originally called Maytals, under the Iceland record founded by Chris Blackwell. And the kind of reggae music is called rocksteady, or you can call it rock reggae. They've been active since the year 1962, even till date 2019. Members of this group comprises of Frederick Toots, Herbert, Paul Douglas, Carl Harvey, Jackie Daniels, Lambert Thomas, Mary Gitters, Stephen Stewart, Charles, and Brian. Due to copyright issue, I can't bring to you most of the video clips. But do you know this group made some early successes In those days, they shut down stages. They represented well. Even to the greatest surprise, they even hold a World Guinness record. The World Guinness record of the band that recorded and pressed and distributed new albums to all shops in the space of 24 hours. Yeah, the space of 24 hours. Even in the year 2000, in the early 2000s, they even shut down stages. They released an album called True Love and recorded the version. In Jamaica in the late 60s, and has been played by very prominent and famous artists. Reggae music is a kind of music which is played in two different forms and different sounds, depending on the sound you really want to take. We do have roots reggae, jazz reggae, or whatever kind of reggae you call it. A lot of minstrels have played this music and are famous with it. Reggae music is a famous music and my dad really loved it. Just sat out this morning to want to dive in and show the world some famous legends that have played this kind of music, living or dead. Just stay tuned as I get it. Due to the fact that we saw reggae music come on board in the late 60s, the first ever reggae music that was recorded and known to the world was Do the Reggae, which was done by Toots and the Maytals, originally called Maytals, under the Iceland record founded by Chris Blackwell. And their kind of reggae music is called rocksteady, or you can call it rock reggae. They've been active since the year 1962, even till late 2019. Members of this group comprises of Frederick Toots, Herbert, Paul Douglas, Carl Harvey, Jackie Daniels, Lambert Thomas, Mary Gitters, Stephen Stewart, Charles, and Brian. Due to copyright issue, I can't bring to you most of the video clips. But do you know this group made some early successes in those days? They shut down stages. They represented well. Even to the greatest surprise, they even hold a World Guinness record. The World Guinness record of the band that recorded and pressed and distributed new albums to all shops in the space of 24 hours. Yeah, in the space of 24 hours. Even in the year 2000, in the early 2000s, they even shut down stages. They released an album called True Love and recorded the version. In Jamaica in the late 60s, and has been played by very prominent and famous artists. Reggae music is a kind of music which is played in two different forms and different sounds, depending on the sound you really want to take. We do have roots reggae, jazz reggae, or whatever kind of reggae you call it. A lot of minstrels have played this music and are famous with it. Reggae music is a famous music and my dad really loved it. Just sat out this morning to want to dive in and show the world some famous legends that have played this kind of music, living or dead. Just stay tuned as I get it. Due to the fact that we saw reggae music come on board in the late 60s, the first ever reggae music that was recorded and known to the world was Do the Reggae, which was done by Toots and the Maytals, originally called Maytals, under the Iceland record founded by Chris Blackwell. The kind of reggae music is called rocksteady, or you can call it rock reggae. They've been active since the year 1962, even till date 2019. Members of this group comprises of Frederick Toots, Herbert, Paul Douglas, Carl Harvey, Jackie Dennis, Lambert Thomas, Mary Maytals, Stephen Stewart, Charles, and Brian. Due to copyright issue, I can't bring to you most of the video clips. But do you know this group made some early successes in those days? They shut down stages. They represented well. Even to the greatest surprise, they even hold a World Guinness record. The World Guinness record of the band that recorded and pressed and distributed new albums to all shops in the space of 24 hours. Yeah, the space of 24 hours. Even in the year 2000, in the early 2000s, they even shut down stages. They released an album called True Love and recorded the version. In Jamaica in the late 60s, and has been played by very prominent and famous artists. Reggae music is a kind of music which is played in two different forms and different sounds, depending on the sound you really want to take. We do have roots reggae, jazz reggae, or whatever kind of reggae you call it. A lot of minstrels have played this music and have been famous with it. Reggae music is a famous music, and my dad really loves it. Just sat out this morning to want to dive in and show the world some famous legends that have played this kind of music, living or dead. Just stay tuned as I get it. Due to the fact that we saw reggae music come on board in the late 60s, the first ever reggae music that was recorded and known to the world was Do the Reggae, which was done by Toots and the Maytals, originally called Maytals, under the Iceland record founded by Chris Blackwell. And the kind of reggae music is called rocksteady, or you can call it rock reggae. They've been active since the year 1962, even till date 2019. Members of this group comprises of Frederick Toots, Herbert, Paul Douglas, Carl Harvey, Jackie Dennis, Lambert Thomas, Mary Maytals, Stephen Stewart, Charles, and Brian. Due to copyright issue, I can't bring to you most of the video clips. But do you know this group made some early successes in those days? They shut down stages. They represented well. Even to the greatest surprise, they even hold a World Guinness record. The World Guinness record of the band that recorded and pressed and distributed new albums to all shops in the space of 24 hours. Yeah, in the space of 24 hours. Even in the year 2000, in the early 2000s, they even shut down stages. They released an album called True Love and recorded the version. In Jamaica in the late 60s, and has been played by very prominent and famous artists. Reggae music is a kind of music which is played in two different forms and different sounds, depending on the sound you really want to take. We do have roots reggae, jazz reggae, or whatever kind of reggae you call it. A lot of minstrels have played this music and are famous with it. Reggae music is a famous music, and my dad really loved it. Just sat out this morning to want to dive in and show the world some famous legends that have played this kind of music, living or dead. Just stay tuned as I get it. Due to the fact that we saw reggae music come on board in the late 60s, the first ever reggae music that was recorded and known to the world was Do the Reggae, which was done by Toots and the Maytals, originally called Maytals, under the Iceland record founded by Chris Blackwell. And their kind of reggae music is called rocksteady, or you can call it rock reggae. They've been active since the year 1962, even till date 2019. Members of this group comprises of Frederick Toots, Herbert, Paul Douglas, Carl Harvey, Jackie Dennis, Lambert Thomas, Mary Gators, Stephen Stewart, Charles, and Brian. Due to copyright issue, I can't bring to you most of the video clips. But do you know this group made some early successes in those days? They shut down stages. They represented well. Even to the greatest surprise, they even hold a World Guinness record. The World Guinness record of the band that recorded and pressed and distributed new albums to all shops in the space of 24 hours. In the space of 24 hours. Even in the year 2000, in the early 2000s, they even shut down stages. They released an album called True Love and recorded the version. Jamaica in the late 60s, and has been played by very prominent and famous artists. Reggae music is a kind of music which is played in two different forms and different sounds, depending on the sound you really want to get. We do have root reggae, jazz reggae, or whatever kind of reggae you call it. A lot of minstrels have played this music and have been famous with it. Reggae music is a famous music, and my dad really loved it. Just sat out this morning to want to dive in and show the world some famous legends that have played this kind of music, living or dead. Just stay tuned as I get it. Due to the fact that we saw reggae music come on board in the late 60s, the first ever reggae music that was recorded and known to the world was Do the Reggae, which was done by Toots and the Maytals, originally called Maytals, under the Iceland record founded by Chris Blackwell. And their kind of reggae music is called rocksteady, or you can call it rock reggae. They've been active since the year 1962, even till date 2019. Members of this group comprises of Frederick Toots, Herbert, Paul Douglas, Carl Harvey, Jackie Dennis, Lambert Thomas, Mary Gators, Stephen Stewart, Charles, and Brian. Due to copyright issue, I can't bring to you most of the video clips. But do you know this group made some early successes in those days? They shut down stages. They represented well. Even to the greatest surprise, they even hold a World Guinness record. The World Guinness record of the band that recorded and pressed and distributed new albums to all shops in the space of 24 hours. In the space of 24 hours. Even in the year 2000, in the early 2000s, they even shut down stages. They released an album called True Love and we recorded the version.